Hey everybody, so I just want to welcome you back to my channel, and if you're new, hello, welcome, come on in. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me pause. I always found that funny when I see YouTubers say that, like within the first 5 seconds of their video, because I'm thinking like, okay, this is my first video I clicked on. What if I don't like the video? What if I don't want to subscribe? Let me at least finish the video first, because what if the first 2 seconds you're talking some good stuff and then you start talking some bullcrap afterwards, and then now I gotta take my like back. Not just playing. But at the end of this video, if you like it, go ahead and like and subscribe. So now, in my last video when I was doing the review on my duffel bag, I had actually showed this bag and I said I was going to do a review on it, and here it is. If you're wondering what's going on with my hands, I talk with my hands a lot, so I'm starting to see things. One, I was trying out lip glosses. Two, I'm getting ready to make a wig. These nails are usually linked with these. I keep these short for cosmetology school because I'm not supposed to have them technically, and I just had to prove to my teacher that I had good dexterity with my nails, and also basically warn our older clients not to be scared from my nails. So just wanted to point that out because I talk with my hands a lot. So now to the bag. This is the bag I got. I actually, as I explained in my last video, I tend to rant a lot, so bear with me, but this rant is all gonna be about this bag because actually a story behind it. One, here's the handle, so you can carry it this way. Also, I don't have the strap right in front of me because I'm sitting on my bed as I'm doing this review. It's actually, I think, packed in my luggage because, as I explained, I'm very OCD, and with this being my first cruise, I tend to pack ahead of time anyways, but this being my first cruise, I want to really make sure I have everything, make sure everything fixed, etc. So it has little latches right here, so that way you can go ahead and turn it into a full backpack if you want to. There's also little hooks on the side, so that way if you wanted to wear as a crossbody you can. And then the favorite part that I like with any type of baggage, it has the slot for your luggage, little luggage handle, so that way you don't have to worry about taking up room in your bag. Put it right there, won't fall off, keep it moving through the terminal. So now with this bag, it literally, actually I've had this bag in, not this one, but this makeup type of bag in my wish list on AliExpress for about, I want to say about 3, 4, 5 years now, if not longer, but definitely at least about 5 years, because I'm not a big makeup person, but I buy a lot of makeup and I love doing Halloween makeup and theatrical makeup and stuff like that. Now, when it comes to like the whole baking and the whole beat face and all that, never been my thing. I love lipstick. I love eyeshadow, highlighter, and bronzer. That's the one thing when I do makeup, that's the one thing you're always going to see on me regardless. And crazy thing, if you actually look at all my makeup collection, you would think that I was a esthetician, even though technically speaking I will be in August because I'll be a legal cosmetologist. I'm already a licensed nail tech, but I went back to cosmetology school to get my license because, one, I want to be legal in every state, and also it holds a lot more weight to say, hey, I'm a nail tech that makes wigs, hey, I'm a cosmetologist that makes wigs. It sounds a little better. And plus I wanted to do makeup and everything, mainly the theatrical stuff, but I figured gotta do normal makeup because everybody's not weird like me. So anyways, this bag I decided to separate into just my eye and my lips, and then I have another bag I'm actually going to review in this video as well, that's just for my face makeup, even though I know it's all your face, but I separated into 3 different compartments. So now with this bag, it has 3 separate zipper compartments. So this is 2 pockets right here, and then there's 1 large pocket. And when I was actually picking these bag out, I originally had the solid pink, the solid black, and I think it was, oh, it's like an alligator black one, and it was actually 16 inches wide. This is the 13 by 13 and a half inch or something like that. And the reason I went with this bag, because the larger ones, instead of having these 2 zipper compartments, they actually had elastic bands that you can place either curling irons, makeup brushes, whatever your heart desire. It was 4 elastic bands and like no zipper compartment. And I'm sorry if you guys can hear the barking in the background. As I explained in my last video, I have 8 dogs, and yeah, they tend to get loud. Actually, one is sitting right in front of me right now. Um, This bag has straps right here, so that way whenever, let's say, you decide to open it and you don't want to completely fall back onto the table, it will prop it up for you. They are adjustable so that you can adjust it to different heights for your desire. As I mentioned, the bottom has a larger zipper part. I didn't fill it up all the way yet because, like I said, this is just like a mock pack just to get an idea of how much I can fit in here, how much more I need, what I need to take out, yada yada. So as you can see, it's a pretty large little compartment because I have a three-way mirror in here, and as you can see, I have multiple eye pencils, shadows, primer, and mascara in here. So this is basically all of my eye products that I would need on this trip. I might pack a little more. I haven't decided yet, but so far I think that might be okay for me because this is a 5-day cruise, but technically it's like an 8-day trip because I'm driving to Florida because I had to drop my dogs off, and also to, if I drop it, I can bring more stuff. So why not? So, oh, can't find the zippers. So both compartments has the double zipper. As I mentioned in my last video, I necessarily don't care for that. I mean, it's a good feature, but I'm fine with the single zipper, but I've noticed a lot of people do care about that, so I figure I'll point it out. Now, the next compartment, it has the same little straps as the top part does, so that way you don't have to worry about it falling like this behind you and everything. So, right here you have 12 slots for your makeup brushes. Me, myself, personally, I'm not going to put my makeup brushes in here because, for one, I mean, I technically could because I do have brushes for lips and eyes, but this is mainly for like my eyeshadow, my lipsticks, and lip stains. And also, since I do have so much in here, even though it's nowhere near full, it's not compact, it's not stuffed or anything, but since it's so much at the top, I don't want to put my makeup brushes in here because when I close the bag, then it's going to be pressure from the top and also from the bottom, and more than likely my brushes won't break, but I figure why put them in there, and I actually have 2 sleeves that actually are the roll-up sleeves that are meant for my brushes in the first place. But if you do want to put your brushes right here, I'm probably going to put more lip stains and lip glosses and stuff right here, or probably mascaras or something that will fit in these slots, but not my makeup brushes. But I do like that it does have this little plastic little part, so it's easy to wipe off. So let's say if you just cleaned your brushes and you want to go ahead and put them up, which you shouldn't do that because then they're going to get moldy and then the water drips down. You should always hang your brushes upside down. But let's say if you're in a rush, you can do that and you won't get anything else wet. But the main factor for it is that, let's say if you put back any brushes that may have blush or foundation or anything on it, you don't have to worry about it getting anywhere else, and it's easy to wipe off. But yet again, you should clean your brushes every time. But realistically, everybody doesn't do that. I figure as long as you're not an esthetician, well, makeup artist as you guys call it, but me, myself, personally, if you're not an esthetician, you're not a makeup artist, we're not gonna go there. But unless you're a esthetician that you're actually doing other people's makeup, it won't kill you to not wash your brushes after every use, because some people use their makeup brushes multiple times a day because they may have a daytime look and a nighttime look, or whatever the reason, they may need to use their brush again and they don't feel like waiting for their brushes to dry. So I can understand that, especially if you don't have multiple brushes. Another thing, it has a, like I said, I'm always going to have some type of rinse or key points or something. It has another zipper compartment. And I actually put eyeshadow palettes in here. So that's one. And then 2. As you can see, it's a pretty long palette. And as you can see, my hand going in, it doesn't go quite up to my elbow, but that's a pretty nice range. As you can see, let me scoot this camera back some. As you can see, it basically covers the whole crust of my body. Like I said, I think it's about 13.5 inches this way, so you can get a nice amount in here. And it's actually enough room for me to put more palettes in here, which I probably eventually will. But right now, these are the only 2 that I finalized on, because this is like my bright color palettes, and then I have my nude. And just because I'm on camera, I can't get in here. Okay, there we go. And as you can see, it slides right in, and then this one slides right on top. Again, just because I'm on camera, it's not sliding in easily. So now to the bottom part, like I said, this has the same little thing. And then we have these compartments. So these actually move. These little, I was trying to stop that from going over there, but that's okay. These actually move and everything, so that way you can make the compartments whatever size you need it to be. You can even take all of them out and just have everything free falling. But me myself personally, I like to have it separate, so that way this is all my lipsticks, this is all my liquid lipsticks and liquid lip stains, these are all my lip glosses, and this is all my lip pencils and primers and such. So that way I can have everything really organized, and it's a lot better than having a regular makeup bag, because that's actually I used to have. Actually, it's really cute. I have like a set of 4 like Victoria's Secret makeup bags. Actually kind of match this bag, and I love the bags, but every time I had to dump the whole bag out just to get to one item. And even like my one that folded open, it was like 2 compartments and it folded like a book. That was very nice, but still I had to dig all in there to get it. Whereas this, I can literally just pick something up and don't have to dump out the whole content of the bag. So that's what I really like about it. And I actually found a 10-inch on Amazon for only, I think, like $11. I'm gonna go ahead and buy that, so that way I can put like my facial stuff in there, because I am gonna take a few spa stuff, especially with me getting in and out of salt water and being in the sun so much. I don't want my skin to dry or anything. I'm not a makeup person, but I like my face. I think that's the reason why I don't really care for makeup, because I have fairly clear skin. I don't have like large pores or anything, because I don't take care as much as I should, especially if you see all the stuff I have. But I do try to really take care of my skin and everything. So I'm gonna get another one so I can bring my facial stuff. Now I'm going to link this at the bottom, so that way you can go ahead and buy it. Like I said, I think it was $22.95 after tax. The 16-inch one is just like this. It's, I think, $36, but I figure why pay $14 more just for 3 more inches? Don't get me wrong, 3 inches do count. But in this case, I figure by the time I pay $14 for the 3 more inches on one bag, I might as well pay another $11 and get a whole another bag. And that's an extra 10. I think it's like a 10.5 inch bag or something like that. And I'm going to do the same thing. I probably don't have to, because it has flowers on here, but I might personalize it a little bit with my grasshopper. And for those of you who didn't see my last video, a grasshopper is it's actually this e-craft machine my mother has to use, like, to make all my labels for my acrylic powders and stuff. But I call it a grasshopper because it's not a cricket, and this is me being funny. So if you ever hear me say grasshopper, that's what I'm talking about. Now, the next bag. This one actually came from Marks, because, well, I love Marks. And, well, it's Marks. What can you not love about it? So for those of you that are not in Ohio or Cleveland, Marks is basically, it's like an all-purpose store. It's a grocery store foremost, and it also have closeouts. So basically they have like big buyouts, like they'll buy like Amazon returns or Amazon bins, or they might, let's say, I don't know, Maybelline, let's say they decide to change this bottle or something like that. Marks will buy this whole bulk of all of these just because they're changing a bottle or something like that. And you can find really great stuff for an amazing price. Actually, my business has actually been financed by Marks a lot. I found boxes and bags and stuff, but that's not the point of this video. That's another video. So like I said, I tend to rant. So as you can see, it's actually a very nice made bag. It has like that faux leather look and everything. And of course the hook for the over the door part. Now this is the part I like. It is a fairly big compartment. As you can see, it pops out like a triangular little motion. So actually I have a lot more space to put a lot more things in here. But, and again, not really a makeup person outside of Halloween, so I'm trying not to take too much. But it's actually a reason behind me taking so much makeup, which is going to be another video, but we'll get to that another time. So, ow. In this first compartment, I have like my primers, my pore control, and concealers and stuff. So I kind of separated this according to, I guess, like the steps that I would do for my face. So I guess you can call it like the step 1 bag. And as you can see, there's still a lot of room in there, and it zips up fairly easily. Then the second compartment, you will find like my blush, foundation that I'm probably never going to wear, and just different little bronzers and stuff like that. So that's basically like my second step of things. And then when you get down here, this is where you will see my highlighters, my setting sprays, setting powders. Same thing with these. These are setting and translucent powders, more highlighter, and I think this is also a highlighter as well. And as you can see, there's still a lot of room in these pouches, so if I wanted to, I can still add more makeup. One reason why I'm taking so many powders, if you know me personally, you know I'm a modern day hippie, and I planned on taking my medicine with me, but I'm going to break it down. I'm actually going to put in these tubes that look like makeup tubes and put like a little label on them and toss it in here. So that way when it goes on the scanner, they're going to see so much powder makeup, because between my highlighters and my translucent powder and stuff, is just going to look like that, because I'm actually going to make it look pretty and stuff. I'm actually going to show the containers for that. It's actually smell-proof containers that are meant for you to travel with your pre-rolled joints and yada yada. I'm not going to pre-roll my stuff. I'm going to keep it in the I'm gonna break it down and keep it in that form, and then roll up once I get there, because I'm going to take papers and I'm going to put it in my makeup bag as well, so that way it looks like the what is that called, I forgot what it's called, because I don't do makeup, but it's like little sheets that you can use, I guess, to blot oil blotting papers. I think that's it. My makeup gurus, please correct me down in comments. I'm pretty sure. So this is, I can't necessarily put a link for this because, well, Marks doesn't have I don't think they even have a website. I don't have a link, and pretty much if you don't live in Ohio, you pretty crap out of luck for Marks, but I'm pretty sure you can probably find something like this at a Kroger's. I said Kroger's. I meant to say Ross. I got the wrong Southern store on my mind. Ross or like a TJ Maxx or a Marshalls or something like that. Now, granted, I did get this for $4.99, so you're not going to find it for this price, but I'm pretty sure you can find something similar to it. And I just wanted to basically show like how I separate my makeup and everything, because I'm actually going to have a pack with me video, as I explained in the last one. I think I may even said it in this one as well. And I'm also going to have a travel haul video explaining where I got everything. I'm gonna have all the links for everything too, because another thing I also did as well, like when I was going through like my million videos of travel hauls, of course, you know, YouTubers would link the information down in the bio, and I would click on it, and then of course I would find what they were linking, because I mean they put the link there. But then if I keep searching, and I'll find that same item for $3, $4, and $5 cheaper, sometimes even more. So one thing you can say about me, anything I link down here is going to be the most cheap, I say most cheap, the most affordable version of that product. Where it be from Amazon, AliExpress, Burlington Coat Factory, whatever it's going to be, whatever I suggest in my videos is going to be the best bargain you can get. Or if I pay full price for it or something like that, more than likely it was worth it, because I do spend a lot of stuff. I'm just a shopaholic. Because another thing I'm going to review in my next video is my new wig kit. And look, it matches my nails. And it's so funny because I didn't even realize that until the guy that sold me the wig kit actually pointed out. He's like, oh, it matches your wig and your hair. Because as you can see, I have purple coming through my hair. These are eventually going to get turned into butterfly locks. I'm going to do a video on that, because I actually did some distressed butterfly locks on myself back in, I want to say September. I did like a short video, but I didn't really do a video of me doing them, and I didn't wear them that long either, because as soon as I got them, like my whole freaking cosmetology class, even my instructor got the dreads, so I'm just like, I'm taking these out. So these will eventually turn into butterfly locks. I'm going to keep these in for probably like, we'll keep them like box braids for another week or two, and then I'm going to turn them into butterfly locks, and then I will be taking them out for my cruise. I'm trying to keep it in long because I'm actually growing my hair back out. I actually was short for about 3 years. I just got bored and started cutting my hair, so I'm growing it back now. So like I said, I'm always going to have rants. I hope you guys actually watched it this long, and if you like it, like I said, like the video, subscribe. I'm going to have a lot more videos on here. It's going to be, like I said, shopping, reviews, nail products, makeup videos, wig videos, anything you can think of. I might even start doing live videos with questions and stuff like that, like how to start your own business, like the ups and downs to running your own business. I'm even going to upload, because I'm still not done with my shop, which is sad to say, because I'm always rearranging stuff and doing so much crazy stuff. I'm even going to upload me remodeling my shop and everything. So if anybody need help with that, like how to do stuff, like I'm gonna show, oh my goodness, I'm gonna show a video of me putting my nail polish rack together. It literally took me and my mother 5 times. Like we took that rack down so many times trying to get it leveled. So it's like a whole little journey with me, and I hope you guys will come on this journey with me. And I hope you guys like it, because this is actually my second vlog, and I hope I'm getting better. I know it's trial and error, and I can talk a lot, and I tend to stutter because I talk 1,000 words a minute, so I'm trying to slow myself down. So I hope you guys like it. And oh yeah, matter of fact, I'm gonna show you some of the little tricks I got from my new little ring light. So it's gonna get dark for a second. I don't know if y'all guys can see the colors, but I just got me a Roy G. Biv ring light. And if y'all wonder what Roy G. Biv is, since I'm in cosmetology school, we tend to use that for the red, green, and blue. So Roy G. Biv, if you ever hear me saying that, I mean red, green, and blue. So as y'all can see, I'm switching colors. Hey! So I'm going to have some fun with this and everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed.